working. But my name is Tamika Davis. I am one of your now triple diamond leaders because last month we got another triple, which is really exciting. And I have been in this business for 5.5 years now. Prior to starting, I was a high school math teacher and soccer coach. I literally started this business to make $50. That's all I wanted, $50. I wanted to be able to try a new product each month. And then after I was able to pay for my product each month, and I was like, well, maybe I could pay my car payment. And I was able to pay my car payment. And then I was like, well, maybe I could pay my phone bill and my car payment and take my husband out on a date. And then that happened. And then I started dreaming bigger. And I said, well, maybe I could replace my full-time income. And then that happened. And now, we get to just do this full-time from home. And so whether you're just starting or you've been in a while, you will grow with this business if you choose to continue to show up and plug in. So super excited. Now, some of you guys, this is your first Zoom call. So I want to just teach you how to use it. Okay. And I love that I can see all you guys' faces. I get squirrel really easily. So if that happens, it's okay. But okay, so on your phone, there is a mute and an unmute. Okay, so if you click on your screen, kind of look down to the bottom left, can everyone just unmute real quick? Just click that unmute button and say, hey.
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 I love it. And then go ahead and then you can mute it. But you guys, these are our team calls. You can unmute at any time, interrupt me, ask questions. Sometimes everybody's unmuted and we're talking to each other if it's a smaller Zoom call. But most of the time, if we're doing some kind of training, everyone's muted unless if they need to interrupt for any reason, and you're welcome to do that, okay? And we also do one-on-one calls on here. So the other thing that you guys can do is you can actually stop your video. So everyone click that button that says stop video. And then everyone disappears for me like magic. I can't see anybody moving. I either can just see your name in black or I see your picture if you upload a picture. And so if you want to upload a picture, everybody has a free Zoom account. You can just go to zoom.us, you can upload a picture there, and then that way when you turn off your screen, so for example, when I turn off my screen, I have my picture there. And so, if you want to put a picture there, you absolutely can, okay? Then the last thing that you guys need to know about is the chat. So if you're on your phone, you should be able to click those 3 dots and it'll take you over into the chat. If you're on your computer, just click chat and it pulls up a separate window. But can everyone just write where they're from in the comments? What is your city and state? We've got Minnesota, Texas, Utah, Florida, Wyoming, Colorado, Idaho, Virginia, North Dakota, Arizona, Virginia. Oh my goodness. And I know I'm going to say your name wrong, but I'm going to pull it up so I can try my best. Valente is from Maryland. I saw her on. And California. So you guys, we are literally East Coast to West Coast. This is incredible. And so a lot of people, when you first join, you're like, well, I don't know very many people. Everyone in my town sells it. You guys, I live in Rock Springs, Wyoming, and no joke, everyone in my town sells it or buys it. There's 12,000 people in my town. And I know that some of you guys live in even a smaller town than I live in. But it doesn't matter where you live in. It doesn't matter how many It Works distributors are in your area, because we're going to teach you how to connect with people from East Coast to West Coast, also in Canada, in Mexico, in Australia, in France, because we're open in 23 different countries, okay? And because of social media, we can reach everywhere. So everybody has the same opportunity for success, and we're gonna teach you how to get out of your town, get out of your state, get out of your comfort zone, and help you guys be successful in this business, okay? So if you guys have questions, then Shelby lives in northern Wyoming and just signed 2 people in my town that I don't even know. So I get to meet them and they're on my team and I'm like, sweet, awesome. So I just love that. So let's go ahead and just kind of get into a little bit of training stuff. I think it's always good to go back to basics, especially on the first of the month, because what I love about this business is that it's so simple. Okay, it doesn't matter if you've been in 5.5 years like me or if you just started today, we do the exact same things. Now, I may be a little bit faster at it because I've been doing it longer, but if you're just consistent and coachable, you're going to be really, really good at it too. What we do is so, so simple. So let's first talk a little bit about materials that is a good idea for you guys to have. Number one, I highly recommend that everybody gets some kind of notebook that's just for It Works. Okay, so just some kind of spiral notebook that when we're doing trainings or calls like this, I see some of you guys taking notes. Like I said, I was a teacher before doing this, so it just brings my heart so much joy. Like, I'm like the very first day of school, I got my new box of crayons, no joke. Even in college, I made sure I had my new box of crayons. I got my clicker pencils. I got a brand new notebook, and I'm like, hey, I'm ready. And so get yourself a notebook that you can take notes in, that you can, jot down questions that you have, so that way you can ask people so you don't forget by the time you get to around to asking them. But just have something specific for It Works, okay? When I first started this business, I didn't have an office space. And so what I did for my office is I just had a 3-ring binder. Everything that I needed, I just kept in this binder. And if I was in my bedroom, that was my office. If I was at my kitchen table, that was my office. If I was at my school classroom, that was my office. Wherever I was, this is all I needed. And inside of here, I'm going to show you guys where you can get these. We've got just some papers that you can print out. That just kind of give you the roadmap to keeping you organized and successful, okay? And I'm going to show you these papers in just a few minutes that you can print. Now, if you don't have a printer, there are 2 things that you can do. You can either message the person who enrolled you or somebody who's going to be in your upline and just say, hey, I don't have a printer. Could you print them for me? And I know that some of us leaders, we just make a package for our new distributors anyway and ship it out to them. So that's an option. You can easily go to the library or to Staples and they could print it for you, or you can just write it in your notebook. It's really nothing fancy. You can literally just handwrite it and it's fine, okay? As long as you have a way to keep track of your follow-ups, your customers, and those kinds of things, okay? So notebook and a 3-ring binder. I think that those 2 are the pieces that you might have to go and buy if you don't have it already. Okay. I see Brittany's got hers. I mean, you guys are just awesome. You're already on top of it. So, yeah.
My new DT is that LS one. Would you mind going over the name thing for her? She just got on.
I don't know if she's on a phone, or it looks like a phone. Can you just text it to her how to change it?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So you guys just joined a business, okay? Some of us joined for $99 in the past. Some of us got signed up on a $10 kit when they've done that, a $20 kit sometimes. If you just started today, if you acted quick, you got in on $24 kits. If you were a little bit slow, maybe you weren't up as early in the morning, then maybe you got started on a $48 kit. So let's put it in the chat. How much did you pay to get started in your own business? Ooh, CC 24 this morning. Welcome. Samara joined on a half off. Deborah joined on a 59. I see another 24, another 24. You guys were on it. You guys were ready this morning. Like, you had already been talked to about it and you're like, hey, I'm all in. Most of us 99, a couple of more half offs. Heather pre-sold her coffee, you guys. I love that. And we'll talk a little bit about pre-selling coffee. I know that there's a couple of you guys who have done that on here, but whether you paid anywhere from, I think the cheapest one I saw was $20 to $99, you guys, to start your own business for $100 or less is amazing. And what that paid for is your business license, your distributor license for the full year. You have a license to sell It Works products from the day that you joined up until you reach your year mark. Now, at your year mark, it's a $35 renewal fee. So to keep your account going, it's $35. Now, at any time, if you decide that this isn't for you, I don't like to talk about this, but I want you guys to know, at any time, if you decide it's not for you, you can stop at any time. You can turn off any auto shipments or stuff, but you're still going to have your account for a full year. So if, times get hard and you decide, oh, I'm not sure, but then you want to come back later, we always welcome people with welcome arms. And I know that's happened to some people, and then they've just taken off. And so you have an account for a year based on the amount that you paid for your distributor license, okay? Then after that, you guys, you're a business owner. Like, you get to sell It Works products. You get to offer this business an opportunity to other people and help them be able to make money in this business. You are a business owner, just like the people at Walmart, just like, I can never think about businesses when I'm trying to think, like Starbucks, Someone name another business because I'm blank.
Like a cafe down the street or a boutique or
Yes,
like GNC, anybody.
Hey,
Donuts.
yes. Okay. You guys are legit business owners. Okay. This is not a scam. This is not a pyramid scheme. So if you get hate from anybody else, it's literally because they're uneducated. You have the opportunity to share information about the products that It Works offers, just like commercials on TV, just like ads on your Facebook and social media. We have the opportunity to share the information however we choose with people. Now, some people are very accepting and some people are not. And I just want to tell you guys that if ever you receive a negative message or a bad feeling from somebody, I want you guys to know that that is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them and what they're going through. Okay, do not take other people's negativity personally because it has nothing to do with you. I've been doing this 5.5 years. I've had my fair share of people who are not kind all of the time. And I just say, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And I just move on to the next. Okay, I don't need to engage in any type of negativity or drama with anybody. I don't need to try and change people's mind. I've been doing this long enough to know that our company is an amazing company. They have a beautiful heart of giving back. Our products work. If it didn't work, Mark would have to change the name. We wouldn't be able to be called It Works. So it's a matter of finding the products that are right for each person. And I feel like our team is different than a lot of other teams because we're not just in it for the sales. We're in it to help people get results. And we've actually created a whole bunch of different resources to help people get results. Kelly Jo has a health accountability group that she runs every month that people can get in for free, and she gives them daily challenges, weekly challenges, helps hold them accountable. We have a monthly Get Fit program, which you guys can email to any of your customers, and it gives them healthy recipes and exercises that they can do at home. And so we've really tried to create something that's more than just products that really helps people be healthy. We also have a customer page that you guys can invite your customers to once they get enrolled that just tells them more about the products, reminds them about their auto shipments, and just, you know, Sarah last month did a water drinking challenge. And so it just kind of provides an extra resource for them to set them up for success. And so we're more than just selling products. We help people find the ones that are right for them and get them results. That way it changes their life. It gives them more energy, less stress, the weight loss that they want, the clear skin, the longer hair, all of those things. Okay. And so you're business owners, which means that every day you get to decide how many people walk into your store. You get to decide how many people you get in conversation with. Now, just curious, like I said, I joined this business for $50. That was my goal. Well, my first goal, I want to make my money back. Okay. I didn't want to be one of those people who lost money in an MLM. Okay. I wanted to get my money back. And then after I earned my money back, I wanted $50 a month. So I want to know what's the number that you wanted when you first joined? So some of you guys, that's today. What's that number? Others of you, it was a long time ago. What's that number?
I joined to pay for TFX. Literally, I bought it as a retail customer and lost some weight and joined to pay for that.
So I see $100, $200, $100, $0, $50, $1,000, $500. Don't have a number.
Sorry, Tamika. I didn't have any money. I earned my kit. It didn't matter to me what I made. As long as I made $1, I was happy.
So any kind of profit. Okay, so, you know, there are some people who just saw us having fun and wanted to be a part of this. And you guys will be able to find those people too. There are people who joined just to be able to pay for their products because they wanted to get healthier. And I love this business because it helps hold you accountable. So that way, you know, like you've got to be using your products every day. You want to get results. So it really helps you be accountable and get results. So maybe you just joined to pay for your products. Maybe some of you guys joined who have, you know, these bigger goals, $500, $1,000 to be able to pay off debt, to be able to have that extra money to put groceries on your table, to pay for your gas, to student loans, like whatever it is. And what I love about this is you're going to hit that goal when you're coachable and consistent, and then you're going to be able to make something that's bigger and bigger and bigger until finally you're like, wow, I did not even know this was possible. Okay. And how you do that is treating your business like a business. Okay. And so, like I said, just like any other store, you're responsible for your own advertising. I cannot advertise your business for you. You have to advertise your own business. And so how I like to do that is I make posts on Facebook. I use Instagram a little bit, and I'm posting on my stories daily. Okay, so if you're taking notes, this is what you're writing down. Every day we share the products. Now you can share them face-to-face on your social media. If you guys have Snapchat, if you have Twitter, if you have TikTok, I don't even know all the things. I just mostly use Facebook and a little bit of Instagram, okay? So you're sharing the information. That is number one, every single day. You got to wake up, you got to open your business. You got to let people know what you have. Okay, the second thing that you should be doing on a daily basis is getting in conversation with people. So messaging people. So maybe people are messaging you asking questions. Maybe you're messaging them asking questions. Maybe you're just sending them happy birthday and having a conversation with them. But you have got to be in conversation with people every single day. So messaging is number two. So posting, messaging every day. Where are my notes so I don't forget anything? Then number three is you want to be engaging. Whoever you guys joined with, you joined, and maybe you joined right away, but most of us didn't join right away. Most of us watched someone for a long time, and that person just kept liking and commenting on our stuff and just kept messaging and getting to know us better and asking us questions and like engaging with us, right? So that we couldn't forget about them. So then when we were ready, we knew who we wanted to go to. And so engaging and building those relationships, just personal relationships with people, is going to set you up for success. So every single day I set a timer and I engage on my social media newsfeed. I set a timer for 10 minutes and I'm liking and commenting on people's posts and I'm saying, oh my gosh, I love your shirt. Your haircut looks so good. Your baby is so cute. Where was that picture taken? What's the recipe for that dinner? That looks delicious. And I'm just engaging and interacting on people. Now, do you know what that does? How would that make you feel if I did that to yours? And let's say you didn't know me. Okay, you didn't know me. And I'm like,
I'm about to say, I'm going to go stalk your page and see what you're doing and why you're looking at me.
yeah, like if you didn't know me, you're going to go check me out, right? And then you're going to go look at my page. And guess what? If I've got product posts on there and also my own personal life posts on there and how this business is changing me for the better, then you're all of a sudden going to be interested in, okay, well, what's she all about? Now, if all I had was like sales ad, buy from me, you know what you'd probably do? You'd probably unfriend me, right? Because you're like, oh, this girl's just trying to sell me something. And so we always say that people are going to buy from who they know, like, and trust. And so you want to make sure that on your page, people can see you. It can engage with you. They can see what you're doing and what you're about. So then that way, they want to be part of where you're going. And so question is, I see one in the comments, if I haven't tried the product, how can I sell it? I joined because I believe in the product. I love that, Christina. So when I first joined, I had tried one wrap and I tried the Thermite supplement that we have, and that's it. And I still sold hair, skin, and nails, and I still sold the greens, and I got pregnant right after I joined this business. And so I didn't use a lot of the products, but I still got myself to diamond. It's not about me and what I've tried, it's about them and what they need. And so basically I'm the middleman. I share the information. We come up with an idea of what product we think is right for them, and then they get to try it. And you guys, I've never drinking the coffee before. I sell coffee every single month to customers. And when they ask me, when they're like, well, what does it taste like? I say, you know what? Honestly, I've never tried it due to religious purposes, but my friend so-and-so, like Kelly Jo, says that it's instant coffee that doesn't taste instant and it has a really creamy taste to it, or it has a really smooth taste is what she says. And this is how she likes to drink it. And so even though it's something I've never tried, I can still sell it. I can still give the information. So Shelby, do you have your hand raised? Do you have a question for me? No? Okay, I'll just lower it. I don't know. Sometimes the hands just pop up and says that so-and-so raised their hand. So, yeah, we've got a lot of Christinas in here, I think. That's cool. So, every single day we need to be engaging with people and building relationships. Then the other thing that we do is we always add friends. We always expand our network. Now, when I first started this business, I had 200 friends on Facebook, and I had just done a Facebook clean. I had gotten rid of so many people, and I was like, I'm free, like 200 friends. This feels amazing. And then they told me, well, you got to add friends. And I didn't feel comfortable with that when I first started, because I was like, my son is on here and I don't know complete strangers and I'm not going to add friends. So I just started with my high school yearbook. I went through my high school yearbook and I found old friends and I got connected with them. And then after that, then I went to their friends page because it was someone I knew I could liked and trust. And so if they were a good person, then I knew that their friends would be good people. So then I went to their Facebook friends and added from there. And now I've been in this business 5 years. I've found the creeps. The creeps have found me. If they find me, I block them. But I've been able to connect with some incredible complete strangers who are now my best friends because of this business. Now, if you're not comfortable with adding complete strangers right away, don't. And, to be honest, most of the time I have mutual friends in common, and I go check out their page and make sure that they look like a real person and somebody that I actually want to be friends with. But if you're worried about running out of people to talk to, or that your friends and family aren't supportive now, well, we have this saying called fresh fish jump first. So what that means is your friends and family that are on your page right now, they know you. They don't trust you. They're like, you're not a real business owner, like, la, 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 la. Maybe some of you guys will have some really supportive friends and family right off the bat. But if you don't, that's okay. Because guess what? As you expand your network and people come to your page as strangers, they're going to look at you as a professional. They don't know how long you've been doing this business. All they can see is that you're posting good stuff on your page and that you're positive and uplifting, and they're going to purchase from you faster than the people who you know. And so that's why adding friends and expanding your network is so important, because fresh fish are going to jump first. They're going to be the ones that are purchasing products because you're consistent on your page. A couple of questions in the comments. I got a personal question. So when people say they have to talk to their doctor, I definitely encourage it. But does this stuff affect people with diseases? So anything, if you guys go to Walmart and look at any product on the shelf, it says on every product, if you are nursing, pregnant, have any issues, check with your doctor on every product. And the reason why they say that is because Walmart doesn't want to get sued. That company doesn't want to get sued because they can't say that something is safe for everybody. They can't. And same thing with us. We cannot use the word safe. Is sunscreen safe for your children? Well, that depends on you, right? Like some people say yes, some people say no. Like we can never say anything is safe. If people are concerned, we always just have to say, go check with your doctor. And what I love about our company is it's really transparent. All of the product information and what's the ingredients in it is all public knowledge online. So it's really, really easy for them to be able to see what it is, and you can even send it to them to make it easier. As far as Hashimoto's disease, I've actually had a girl on my team who had that, and she swore by her greens for the energy that it gave her, and the hair, skin, and nails helped her hair grow longer and thicker. But I cannot give you advice either, and so you always have to make sure you check with your doctor regarding any kind of diseases and stuff. But you can definitely figure out what products are going to work for you, and then be able to share your journey with other people and how it's helped you. Okay. Yes, it's out of your scope of practice. I like that. Nicole, get yourself a battery charger. Shoot. Okay, so next thing, you guys, that we do every single day, the last thing that I'm going to tell you guys about is Host to Post. Host to Post is brand new, and this is exploding everyone's business. And I bet some of you guys are part of this right now because of a Host to Post. So if you commented on one of your friends' posts, and then a complete stranger who happens to be on this call right now liked your comment and said, I'll message you, and then sent you a personal message talking about the business or talking about products, will you drop a 1 in the comments? Look at all those ones. You guys, Host to Post connects us with complete strangers who need this business more than anything. And basically what it is we ask our friends if they will make a post for us. And this post can be about who's trying to lose weight, who needs more energy, who has a lot of stress, who needs an opportunity to make money from home. And we have our friends make that post for us on their wall. And what that does is it allows their friends to see that post, people that we otherwise would never reach. And so then people are commenting on the post, me, or I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to lose 30 pounds. I want to lose 50 pounds. And then that gives us the opportunity to reach out to them in a message and say, hey, I have something. Can I send you information about it? And we always ask permission before we send anything. We say, can I send you information? And then people say, yeah, I'm open to that. Then we share what we have, and then they get to decide if it's a right fit for them. So that is what we call host a post. So if you ever see HAP for HAP, host a post, that's what we're talking about. And so every day my goal is to get 10 host a posts up. And some of the posts, they get so many comments, like I can barely keep up. While other posts sometimes don't get anything. But when I'm consistent, I continue to get the enrollments of customers and distributors. So just a quick recap, you guys. Every single day to be a business owner, to run a successful business, you're posting on social media, you're talking to people, you're messaging them, you're engaging, you're building relationships so people can know, like, and trust you, because that's the only way they're going to buy from you, if they know, like, and trust you. You're adding new friends, and you're doing host to post. Okay, when you do those things, you are going to have success. And because there's a teacher in me, I'm going to call it PEMHA. PEMHA, like PEMDAS. Do you guys remember that from school? Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, divide, addition, subtraction. Okay, so we have like PEMHAS. Okay, post, engage, message, host a post, add friends, and then stories gives you that S. Okay, always keep something in your stories. Never let your stories run dry. So I'll write that in the chat for you guys so that you never forget that every single day you need to do the PEMHAS. Oh, Vanessa, you're unmuted, and I can't mute you. There we go. All right, so PEMHAS, post, engage, message, host a post, add, and stories. Now you'll never forget it. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about goal setting and what we're doing in June, okay? So real quick, shake it out. Okay, I know I've been talking at you for a long time. This is the fun stuff. Let's go ahead and talk about the different resources that we have available for you. Okay, can somebody write that out, what that means, so that she can write it, please? So I'm going to share my screen, so keep your eyes on it. Okay, do not blink. Write down some notes. First thing I want to show you guys is your website. This right here is your website. Mine is tamikadavis.itworks.com. Most of the time when you sign up, it's your first and last name. Unless if you have a really common name, then it might be something else, and you can find that in your back office, okay? But upon enrollment, at the very bottom of the screen, it should have told you what your website is. This is where your customers go to order. So all they have to do is add the items that they want to the cart, and then they click checkout. To become a distributor, so if any of your friends, even if you just started today, if you know anyone who wants and needs to make money, send messages to your friends tonight and be like, listen, you can start your own business for $48. They're going to come to your website. They're going to click become a distributor. Okay. So let's just go ahead and shop by category. Let's go into the nutrition section, and I'm going to put Super Reds in the cart. Okay. So here's Super Reds. Maybe someone's like, well, what's the ingredients? Then I just come to Super Reds. I come down here. I click view product information, and boom, there's all the product information about the Super Reds. Plus frequently asked questions. Okay, so can I give it to my children? It Works Super Reds is recommended only for adults 18 years or older. Okay, we only can sell to 18 or older. However, my kids love Super Reds, but I can't say that I can't post about it. Okay, we have to make sure that anything that we say about the products is on this product info sheet. So this is a great way for you guys to start learning about it. You just go to your website. So I'll go through that again. Find the product that you want. Down here, view product information. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add this to the bag, and then I'm going to click checkout. Now here at checkout, you have a couple of options. You can do the monthly auto shipment, which is what's recommended. You can pay a one-time $50 membership fee, or you could say, no thanks, I don't want to save. You can pay full price and be a retail customer. So a loyal customer is the one who does this monthly auto shipment offer here. And what they get is they get 40% off. They get access to special monthly offers. They're the first to try the new products, and they earn 10% back on every product that they purchase. And so in order to become a loyal customer, they're agreeing to purchase at least one product a month for 3 consecutive months. It doesn't matter which product. It doesn't matter how much they spend, as long as they're purchasing at least one product. So they can switch each month if they want to, or they can keep it the same. And so that is the monthly auto shipment, or they can pay a one-time $50 membership fee, and then they can also become a loyal customer, just like at Sam's Club or Costco. You know, they have the membership fee. They could pay a one-time membership fee and become a customer. Now, I don't recommend that. I like them to do the 3-month program because that means that I get paid. I mean, who wants to get paid? I get paid 3 months in a row when they do this auto shipment program. And the best part is that they're paying the same price for products that I pay. So I'm not having to charge my friends and family more in order to be able to try the products, because you guys know I'm super cheap and I would just buy the products for them and then they could just pay me and I would never make any money because I would just feel bad. I don't want to charge people more. And so we don't have to. They get the same price that we pay and it's shipped straight to them when they just agree to doing a 3-month program. Now, if they don't want to do a 3-month program, they can just say, no, thanks, I don't want to save, and they can check out as a retail customer. So all you do is click this green continue button. And then right here, it's going to pull up their information and you're just going to put their information in. Okay. If they want to do it themselves, they can, or, you know, you can put the information in for them and then you'll choose the shipping method, the payment method, and then the final review. Okay. All the way across there. And then you just check out and then you're given an ID number. So all of your customers go through your website. Okay. Write that down. Website equals customers. Now, if you want to put in orders, you go through your eSuite. This is your back office. And you log into this by using your ID number and password. Okay. And you can get into this later. There's a training in the pack training about it, but this is your back office for distributors only. This is your website for your customers only. So you've got 2 of these. Now, this is your website and your back office is free your first 30 days. And then after that, it's $20. If you don't want to pay it, you can turn it off. But, you know, obviously you're a business owner, so to have a $20 a month back office fee is not very much. Plus, we're going to get you making more than that, but it's not required. So if you want to turn it off, you can. So that's that. Now we have 2 different pages. You guys should have been added to our distributor or our distributor training page. If you haven't already, you will in just a few. It's called the Pack Training. So we call ourselves the Pack. We're the Wolf Pack. Okay, we always say the pack is in the house, run at the pack, the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. It's just our thing. We've been the Pack for almost 2 years now. And so here's your Pack Training. You're going to do the announcement section first. This is going to give you your training. You know, we're going to teach you how to make $500 your first month by doing this. So watch this video. And then these are the calls that we have. We have trainings and power hours almost every single day. So you just go in here into the comments and your person who enrolled you can help you set up your calendar. But, you know, we just have calls that are in here that you just schedule in your planner and you show up. And all of these have the ID number and the password. So like if you want to hop on this one with Kelly Jo, it's 7 days a week. The Zoom ID number is 776-785-1250. And when you hop on here, you just get to work with her. And now she's a triple diamond leader. So Kelly, you're going to need to get this fixed. And she's going to teach you how to be successful in the business. And teach you how to do the post, teach you how to do the messaging, teach you how to do the adding friends. And so that's why we do the power hours, just to walk you through it. Because it is hard at first. It is difficult when it's something new. And then you can click the unit section. And in the units, this is going to just give you the training that you need on each thing individually. So that eSuite that I was talking about, here is all the information about the eSuite. What is it? How do I set up my website? How do I edit your auto shipment? The Connect app, just everything about the eSuite is right here in Unit 1. We want to make money, right? So here in Unit 2 is going to teach you how to make money. Unit 3 is your daily to-do. Unit 4 is how you rank up. And 5, loyal customer information, potential distributor information, scripts, and there's just a whole bunch of stuff in here to help you be successful. So if you just click on the unit section, then it gives you all of the training that you need. So just on your own time, you can kind of go through that. Then you'll be added to the Legacy Leaders page. And this is ran by our Ambassador Diamond, Amber Parker. And anything in here is for you guys. That's just to help you be successful in the business. And so when you get added to this page, we'll welcome you here. So you can see welcome new distributors here in the comments. So, we'll make your little picture for you and we'll say welcome and tag you here. There's a call right here, so join us every Monday. So right after this call, you can hop on Amber's Monday Meetup is what it's called, and she'll do another training. So anything that you see in this group is for you guys. And so you're welcome to any of it, asking questions, welcoming teammates. So this person right here, do you have an example post and pictures I could use for a host to post for hair, skin, and nails? And so she asked that question, and then somebody commented and gave it the answer to her. So you can use this page for questions at any time, okay? So I'm gonna stop just for a second to see how we are doing. Because I know, like I said, I'm giving you guys a lot of information tonight, and I wanna make sure I'm not overwhelming you. So anybody have any questions that you wanna unmute and ask?
Would you put Amber's ID number in the, I don't know it off the top of my head.
Okay, so no questions?
Tamika,
Yes. We lost you, Steph.
eSuite,
Say that again.
like all of the documents on eSuite, do you think you could show everybody how to get to that
Yeah, for sure.
and what they entail? Because there's like a lot of stuff in there that helped me.
I'm gonna go over documents next, so I'm glad that you asked that. Any other questions before we get into that?
I think someone was asking a question in the chat, but I'm not quite sure.
Well, the copy in TFX and the stuff I take right now while I'm down and can't exactly walk. So will it help? Is that what you're asking, Ashley?
Yeah, because I can't walk because of my surgery this morning. So will
Yeah.
it still help me lose the weight since I can't be active?
Yep, you just want to make sure you're eating a low carb diet and watching your calories. But yeah, I mean, if you're drinking the coffee and using the thermophyte, it's a metabolism booster, so it'll definitely help.
Okay, cool.
Tamika,
Yes.
what do you do if people don't respond?
Ooh, that's a good question. I have people that don't respond to me every single day. And so it's just part of the business. I'm really glad that you asked that. So what I'll normally do is I'll just say, hey, did my message go through? Because a lot of times maybe the message didn't go through, they didn't see it, or maybe their kid opened the phone, or maybe they opened it and then they forgot to respond. That's happened to me before. And so I'll usually just say, hey, did my message go through, or are you good with that? Does, you know, like I'll just send kind of a follow-up message. And I'll usually do like 2 follow-up messages, and then if they don't respond, then I'm like, okay, they don't want to respond to me, you know? And so then I'll just maybe ask them something about life. Most of the time, if I'm like, hey, like that vacation looked really fun, how was it? Or like, where did you travel to? Or like if I ask them a personal question, then they'll get back to me. But you know, some people just don't respond and they don't think it's rude. For me, I'm like, I will always respond to everyone. Like if I forget, I'm sorry, you know, but like, even if I say no or no thanks, like I think it's just respectful to respond to people, but not everybody's like that. And so sometimes like I messaged this one girl, it was crazy, 9 times with no responses. And then on the 10th time, she was like, yep, I'm ready to join. And I was like, what? You couldn't have even like said I'm thinking about it or given me any kind of like feedback. Like I just kept messaging her because I just knew in my heart that I wanted her to do it with me, you know? And so you just never know. Sometimes you just never know. You don't know what's going on in their life for them not to respond, or maybe they don't even think about it. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into the last thing, which is just documents. Okay. So let me share my screen again. And if you guys can write down where to find this, or you can message your upline later. But in our PAC training, there is in the announcement section, there's this unit 1 right here, and you can click and it says pages to print. And this is going to pull up our new distributor steps to success. And even if you're an existing distributor, this is really smart for you guys to pull up and print off every single month, because this is literally your roadmap to make $500 a month. Okay, and some of you guys are making more than that. Some of you guys are making less than that. But if we can get everyone on this team making $500 a month, that's going to be pretty awesome, right? And so this is your roadmap to $500 a month. So you're going to print this out. You're going to put your name, the date that you signed up, your website, your ID number, your password. So that way you have all your login information right here. Here's your back office. So your eSuite.itworks.com, your pay portal. Okay, for those of you, real quick, we get paid on the 15th of the month for commissions based on the work that you did the prior month. So anyone who is in the business from May 1st to May 31st, you get paid on June 15th. And if this is your first time getting paid, you'll get a little activation email that says, hey, please activate your pay portal. There's money in there, and it'll take you through the steps. So this is not something that you can set up when you first join. You got to wait till there's money in there, and then it'll send you the link. And then this is our PAC Zoom room. Most of the time, whenever we have team calls, it's on my Zoom, which is this number right here. Okay, so your first goals are to sign 6 loyal customers. When you do that, you're going to get your $150 shopping spree, which means that you can buy $150 worth of products, some clothes on the website, and it's free. You just pay tax and shipping on it. And we want to help you get your 6 loyal customers by making posts, by sending messages, by getting referrals, by talking to people face to face, like however you want. We want to help you get those 6 loyal customers as quickly as you can. Okay, now every kit has 7 sample copy packs. So I know I put 10 on here, but there's 7. And you can sell those copy packs for $15 to $20 each, and that is just cash in your pocket. Okay, you don't have to pay the company. People are paying you, and then you ship out the copy, which is on your sample which is on your It Works Connect app or the sample app, okay? And so your goal, sell 10 of these for $15 and you make $150 cash. Boom, in your pocket, $150 cash. Then we want you to sign 2 distributors and help them do the same thing, and then you rank up to executive. Every distributor that you sign and help them get 6 customers, you get $150 bonus. Every distributor that you sign when you help them get 6 customers in their first 30 days, you get $150 cash bonus. They get $150 shopping spree. So it is a win-win. So even if you just started today, you can sign a distributor on this $48 kit. You can get your 6 customers. They can get their 6 customers, and you each can earn your bonus and your shopping spree. So really, really incredible opportunity to make a lot of money by helping people make money. Like, amazing. And then down here is your upline contact information.
The bonus is stacked too. So if you sign 3 people in the same day and get all of those bonuses, you get that much, not just one check.
Yeah, so every distributor, you get 150 when they get their 6 customers, okay? And so that is basically how you're gonna make $500. You're gonna get, commissions here. You're gonna get $150 here when you sell 10. You're gonna get 150 for this distributor, 150 for this distributor, plus you're gonna get commissions on theirs. Right there is over $500 just by doing these 3 simple steps. Boom, boom, boom. $500, okay? And that video that I showed you in the PAC training tells you exactly how. Okay, then this is a place for you to keep track of your loyal customers when you sign them. This is a place for you to keep track of people that you talk to that tell you yes. So I have this follow-up sheet, and anybody who I talked about the business or about products, I just write their name down, and I just write a little note on the side that's like, hey, we were talking about weight loss, we were talking about coffee, we're talking about energy, and so then that way I can make sure I'm following up with them. And then these are KPIs, which your person who enrolled you will teach you what this is and help get you set up with those. And then this is a host-to-post tracker. Okay, so by just printing out this, it's everything that you need. And then like I showed you in that binder, that's what you can put in your binder, is just these papers. And if you just do this, you'll be making $500 so quickly. So quickly. Who wants that? You want $500 in your first 30 days, or in your next 30 days, drop a 2. Drop a 2 if you want that. Now, Stephanie asked about the eSuite, because there's even more stuff in the eSuite that you guys can use. And so I'm just going to come in here. I use my ID number and password to get logged in. And I click up here on the document library. And then in here is just a whole bunch of different files. Stephanie, I don't know if there's one in particular that you want me to show that you found helpful, but like their compensation plan is right here if you want to know how we get paid. marketing materials.
You basically covered all the things that I was thinking of
Okay, perfect.
from a different spot, actually, that I didn't even know about.
So training and business building is in here. Photos, oops. The policies and regulations. There's order forms in here. I mean, there's lots of extra stuff that you can print.
There will also be documents every time we do a promotion too, so that you can read all of the information that goes along with the promotion.
Right, exactly. Thank you for adding that. Okay, so this is what I have for new people right now. I do have something for you guys who have been in for a little while. We have a little bit more. So any new distributors, you know, who have been in from today, maybe up to 3 months, is there anything that I missed or questions that you guys have or would like more clarification on?
So if they're new on this call and they've gone to our PAC training and they've watched our announcement video and all of that, what is the next thing that they should do after that?
I love that question. So we want to get your 6 customers. So I had, you know, my new people today, we made a post and it was, if you could lose 10 pounds a month, how many months would it take you to reach your goal weight? You know, and so that is a Thermify X post. So we're just going through and we're messaging those people. So your enroller is going to give you a good post to make on your wall that is going to help you be able to sign customers. We're also going to give you some kind of reach out message where you can message, you know, some friends and family that you think might be supportive, or maybe just anyone, you know, on your Facebook friends list that you have already, and just say, hey, I just started my own business. Can I send you a list of the products that we offer? See if there's anything you would like more information on. We're not super pushy. We're not salesy about it. We just say, like, can you check out a list and see if there's something that you'd like? So our first goals are to get you those 6 customers. And then, like I said, too, while we have this promotion, it's only available for the next 48 hours. So it's going to end on, what's today, Monday? So Tuesday night. It's going to end on Tuesday night. So we really want to help you guys grow your team as much as possible, earn those fast start bonuses. And so, you know, maybe just for this time being, it's going to be geared more towards distributors. So that way we can help you make more bonuses. And so you're just going to work with your upline. They're going to help you. And then we want to get you plugged in on a power hour. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm glad that you mentioned that, Sarah. Let's go ahead and talk about the next power hours that are happening. There is one tonight at 10 p.m. Central Time with Kelly Jo. Will you drop your ID number in the comments? So if you're free tonight at 10 Central Time, you're just going to get back on Zoom, and Kelly Jo is going to make sure that she goes slow and teaches you everything to do. Okay, and then tomorrow is Tuesday. There's the same one that night, and then we're going to be doing a working power hour training at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on this Zoom. So those would be your next 2 working power hours that you can get on, is 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, and then Kelly Jo's is tonight. And then when you hop on one, then they're going to tell you when the next one is. And like I said, we've got calls almost every day, and it's all in the announcement section of the PAC training. So that would be my first, like, work with the person who enrolled you and then get on the power hours. And I'm looking at Brittany right now. Brittany started last week, and I don't think she's missed a day of a power hour, and she's crushing it. And so the ones who show up are the ones who really get successful. Now, I know that all of us are in different situations in life. Some of us have jobs, some of us have kids, some of us have busy lives. And so for me, when I first started, I was really busy, but I found a way to work my schedule around what calls were happening. And I really think that's what made me the most successful, is showing up. And I mean, even seeing you guys' face on here right now, you guys are learning so much, you know, like maybe you're overwhelmed. Maybe you're like, ah! You know, but you're learning so much, and you're treating your business like a business. And so the more that you can show up, it's going to get easier. You're going to get better. And so those would be my things. Work with the person who enrolled you and get yourself plugged into what we're doing, because it works. We have 16 diamonds and above leaders on our team. We, as a team, earned how much in bonuses last month? over $50,000 in bonuses were earned between people on this team, and we want to help people earn those. We want to help people earn more of them. And the only way I can help you guys, because I can't message each one of you guys individually. I'm sorry. I really would if I could, but I can't. The only way I can help all of you guys is to get you guys on calls and teach you everything I know and what to do. And so if you show up, I'm going to help you go up. So you guys who are brand new, you're welcome to stay on, or you can go ahead and hop off. Totally up to you. You guys who have been in for a minute, I'm going to kind of shift gears a little bit and just take things up a little bit. Okay. Are we good? Any other questions before I switch?
No, I just wanted to say, Tamika, that vibration thing, as silly as we may all think it really does something to your mental. So I would say I would put that in your agenda.
Oh, you guys, we pulled in a lot of volume last month. We signed so many customers and distributors. We almost hit $100,000 in sales. And I found this YouTube vibrations, which is supposed to be like it vibrates at a frequency to pull abundance into your life. I don't know. We got a little bit kooky last month, and we think it works. So we're going to keep doing it because we really did well. All right. So switching gears. People who have been in for a while, you should have either your 3-ring binder or I like to just have mine sometimes on a clipboard. This should be done on the 1st of the month. Okay, so you guys who have been in, do you have this printed? Drop a 5 in the comments. Okay, I print a new one before I go to bed on the last day of the month. And I clean my office. It's all clean. So when I wake up in the morning on June 1st at 6 a.m., I am clean and ready to go. Okay, and so what I have here, first and foremost, is my new distributor launch right here. If you don't have this, I'll drop the link here for you guys. Especially with this new deal, we want to make sure that we're setting our new distributors up for success and taking them through what you guys want to do for your system. Now, you don't have to do what I do, but this is what I found works really well, and it's just on one sheet. So when I sign a new distributor, I write their name, I write their ID number, the date that they signed, and then I have got some checkoffs. So did I make a welcome group chat? Did I add them to the PAC training? Did we print their distributor steps to success, the papers that I just showed you? Did we send a message to 10 potential loyal customers? Did we get a host to post up for the giveaway? Did we get a Thermify X post up? Did we do a launch post? Did we get their 6 customers? And it just takes me through this checkoff list to make sure everything gets done. I need that. Otherwise, I forget where I leave off with people, right? So I got to set myself up for success and them up for success. And then down here, I have the message to send, the videos to watch, the host to post to make, the launch post, those kinds of things. And so make sure that you have a system for your new distributors. And also, as your team is signing new distributors, help them create their own system or use the system that you're using as a team. Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah? We don't want anyone slipping through the cracks, whether you sign them or somebody else sign them. We don't want anyone slipping. Okay? The next thing that I have on here is my KPI sheet printed out. And I actually laminated it, and I use a wet erase marker so that way it doesn't come off easily for me, and I just have mine laminated so that way I make sure I get stuff done. I don't go to bed until my KPI is done, okay? And we have to hold ourselves to that level. Who's going diamond this month? Who's going double diamond this month? Okay, how many times have you been saying that? If I'm just being real. Okay, how many times have you been saying you're doing it? Well, are you going to bed before your KPI is checked off? Probably, right? If you're not there yet, probably not. You're not showing up every day like you need to be. And if you are, then we need to maybe have a little come to Jesus as far as what message you're sending, what post you're making, or something like that, because it works when you are consistent and when you have intention behind it. It always works, okay? So I have my KPI sheet right here. And you guys, I highly recommend downloading Marco Polo. And when you make your group messages, having people share their phone numbers and getting connected on Marco Polo, because a lot of us can't figure out a time to do one-on-ones with people. So you're like, hey, let's do a one-on-one training. And then here it is 2 weeks later and you still haven't done it with your new distributor, right? Well, if you have Marco Polo, then you can be like, hey, here's the KPI sheet. Here's what it means. Here's how you use it. And there is the video sent. They can watch it when they're ready, and it's setting them up for success. Okay, this is as simple as it is to work our business every single day. So with this KPI sheet, I have a brand new follow-up page. Okay, there's 99 lines on here. And last month I got 3 of these filled out. That showed me that I did work. Okay, if you're not where you want to be, are you getting 100 yeses every month? In order to get 100 yeses, do you know how many people I have to message? Like 500. Okay, if you're not getting 100 yeses, then you're not doing enough to make sure that you're getting results. And it's so interesting because I've been keeping this list for the last 4 years is when I've done this. And I pulled out my list from 2016 and I looked at January, and one of the people who was on January, I had signed this month or last month in May. And I flipped it to February, and one of the people that I talked to February of 2016 signed last month. And it's just crazy when I flip through this list of follow-ups. And then today when this kit deal came out, all I had to do was pull up my follow-ups, and everyone that I wrote PDT on the side, I was like, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Signed 3 distributors in the first hour. Okay, because I am organized. So you need to have this printed or not even printed, get yourself a piece of paper and just write follow-up at the top of it. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy. I like this one though, because it has little boxes that I can check when they sign. So I like that, okay? The other thing I have on my clipboard, you guys, is my host post tracker. Now, I do have to be a little bit more creative because I got kicked out of Facebook. I cannot add friends. I cannot message people I'm not friends with. So Mandy's going to teach me how to handle that. But so my host to post tracker, maybe.
Can you, if you guys do that, can you do it with me too? Because I can't do that either. I can't add her. And it's still showing me as, some of my friends said it's still showing me as Facebook user.
It's unavailable to some people. I will do a call with you guys to teach you how to do it. I've lived my life for 2 months now, and I still went double diamond.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I got my host post tracker up. Don't judge me this week on trying to figure it out, okay? I don't know. I have one that blew up last month, and on the last day of the month, I am not messaging these people because I'm not going to risk it again. Okay, and then you guys, your chart. Do you guys know what chart this is right now? You guys can't even see the boxes. I can't even fit full names on there because this is an ambassador diamond chart. Like, what? Okay, on the first of the month, before you go to bed tonight, this should be filled out with names. Okay, don't worry about volumes. This should be filled out with names before you go to bed tonight. And you need to send it to your upline. Somebody needs to be holding you accountable. If you're not messaging your upline every time your chart changes, that's why you're not going anywhere. Because if your chart's not changing, you're not going anywhere. When I went diamond, I made sure my chart changed every single day. And there was a day, it was 10 o'clock at night, and my chart didn't change. You know what I did? I put in a personal order. I was like, screw this. I said it's changing every day. I put in a personal order. And that month I went diamond, my chart moved every single day. That's the reason why I went diamond. I made sure of it. Whether it was perks points, whether it was reorders, I did whatever it took. Okay. And if you want it, we talked about this morning on the call, we decide, but you don't just decide and then, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I didn't get it today. You didn't decide if that's what you're telling yourself. You didn't decide if you woke up at 6:05 when you told yourself you're going to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So this should be filled out with names. Now I'm holding myself accountable too. I haven't put any names on mine yet. Okay. But it is happening tonight before I go to bed, and it is getting sent to somebody, probably Amber, since she's the only one I have, saying like, here's my chart. Okay. And then every time it changes, send it to your upline if that's what you need for accountability. But make sure that you've got second eyes on your chart. Okay. So you should have this on there. So that's what I have on my clipboard. And then I have my affirmations that I've written that I just read every single day. So that's my clipboard, you guys. Now, last thing I want to say is the speed of the pack is the speed of the leader. I've been running for 5.5 years. I have never, ever taken a day off my business. Ever. Even when I'm in the mountains, I hike to that top of the mountain. I do a power hour in the dirt and I get my work done. I have never taken a day off in 5.5 years. Okay. What kind of leader are you going to be for your team? Are you going to be the kind of leader that shows up when they want to show up? Or are you going to be the kind of leader that's plugged in all of the time, that knows what's going on, that can set their team up for success, that can create systems, that can give scripts, that can give posts, that can help you have a winning team? Your team is not going to respect you if you're not enrolling. Okay, nobody wants to work for somebody who's sitting and getting paid for their work. People want to work for someone who is working with them, who's getting results enough to help them. Now, is it your job to build your downline? No. Okay, should they expect it from you? No. But we do work together as a team, and I run with my runners. I'm not going to build someone who's not getting results, because you know what? That makes me feel icky. How many of you guys, and let's be honest, you wanted this promotion, so you built someone that didn't deserve it. And then what are you doing this month? You're like, on to the next, because I know I can build somebody else. And unless if those people step up, their business is going to crumble, because it's not, we're going to run with the runners. And that's it. And in order for you to be a runner, you got to get enrollments. Because when it comes down to it, if it comes down to a promotion, we do whatever it takes. But if you want to be a successful business owner and make the money that you want to make, then you have to do the work. And if you're getting so caught up in managing your team and, you guys, you can chart all day long. You can. They're like, oh, I'm working. I'm going to check my downline orders. I'm going to message my team. Hey guys, how you doing? You're not getting results. They are not going to respect you. So I want every single one of you guys to earn this Leader of Leaders call next month. I'm so excited. We get Cheyenne Knox on the 5th for our Leader of Leaders call. And I'm getting top leaders. And in order to get on this call, you got to rank up. You got to get 10+ enrollments or complete your steps to success. And some of you guys are on this call this month, not because you earned it, because your upline did what it took to get you where you needed to be for them. And so I hope that you show up to this call and that you change your mindset and that you decide to be a leader, that you decide to be a leader of this pack, because you know what? We're going to the top. We're going to have multiple ambassador diamonds. And if you choose to decide and step up, you will be there. Be there with the tools and the skills to grow your own team with your own strengths. But if you continue to just half-A it, and I won't say that word, okay? If you continue to half-butt it, booty it, I don't know, then don't tell me that it doesn't work. Because it's not that it doesn't work, it's that you don't work. Do you know what happens, you guys, when I get a credit card decline? Do you think I message Amber Parker and say, hey, Amber, what does this mean? No, I'm a business owner. I get on Google. I say, Google, what does this mean? And Google tells me, okay? If I don't know something in the compensation plan, am I going to ask my upline? No, because I am the business owner. I need to know how I get paid. I need to know how I charge. I need to know these things for myself, because your upline could give you the wrong information. You guys know that? Your upline is a human being, a living, breathing human that makes mistakes. And they could tell you the wrong thing because maybe they don't understand what you're talking about. Maybe they were told wrong by somebody else. Maybe I told them wrong 4 years ago and they're still telling people that. I don't know, right? But you're your own business owner. Take responsibility, get results, grow a successful business, because every single person can. Okay, are you hearing me? Are you deciding to make a change? Are you deciding to quit being stuck at the same rank that you've been stuck at for I can't tell you how long? Because I'm tired of you being stuck there too. So do something different. Change more lives, because you guys, that's what we do, and it's so incredible. What we did last month was incredible, but what we're going to do this month is going to blow it out of the water. Like, I am so excited. So what do you guys want to say before we hop off? Hey, Kat, I didn't even know you were on. There you are, girlfriend. Hey.
100K in June.
I don't know if I can chant that chant again. We're going to be presidential, period, end of story. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. We're getting a BAM.
Yeah, I'd say BAM in June.
Bam.
June equals BAM. June BAM.
June BAM.
Question.
Yes, April.
You wanted to do 100K in May.
Mm-hmm.
The volume that we have now, can we just add to it, and can June be our 100K in June? Is that how it works? No.
So that's a good question. On the start of every month, we all go back down to zero. We all go back to zero, distributor not commission qualified, and then the orders have to rerun. So we are getting over 100K this month, because that's the only way that we go presidential. But we have to start back over at 0 and go all the way up. But I
Oh, so
personally am not excited about a thermometer again and chanting 100K because we need something new. But I like BAM. Because when we go presidential, we get our own business account manager. You guys, if you didn't know that, we get our own business account manager, which means we don't have to go through customer service for the bigger issues. We just send an email, or I get to make a phone call to my own personal assistant at ItWorks corporate office and fix our mistakes for us. So it's really exciting. We don't have to talk to people who don't speak English as often. Okay. And if that doesn't get you out of bed in the morning, I don't know what will. And the other thing too, you guys, is we also get free leads. Anyone who goes to itworks.com, they divvy out to all presidentials and ambassadors. And so those are free customers and distributors that I get to move under you guys. And I think what I'll do is I'll just say, because I mean, I'll keep it as fair and transparent. You know, I'm just going to be like, hey, just got a free lead. Next person to get it gets it, you know, and just throw out incentive because they're not mine. I didn't earn them. But if one of you guys do, I'll give it to you, you know. And Ashley wrote, I want to rank up. So don't talk about it. Don't say I want, go do it.
Can I say one thing?
Ashley, hold on. Ashley's not the only one that says that. I hear that all the time. I want to rank up. Stop saying it. Just go do it. Go ahead, Lilani.
There is no such thing as the word trying. So don't say that word. Because you're doing.
I'm struggling with that word. I'm trying. I mean, I'm doing.
Either you
That's
are
hard.
or you aren't. Either you're doing the KPIs or you're not. Either you're sending the messages, you're making the posts, and if you are, then you're doing it. You don't need to talk about trying because you are. Go ahead, Tate.
I've come to figure out over the last 4 years that the more you say I want something, the more the universe is going to give you that makes you want it. More frustration, more problems, more discouragement, if that makes sense. So you got to affirm it. You know, it's really, really important. And I just wanted to share that.
It's true. If you keep saying I want, then you're wanting. You're not getting. It's not coming. And I love that there's some new people that stayed on, so I hope I didn't scare you guys away. I get a little bit feisty with my people who have been in for a minute. Amber, I'm so excited to have you back. Woo!
I was going to say, Amber looks so familiar. Blast from the past. Okay, I'm not crazy. Hello, Amber.